things a local glass shop can do for you. I figured I'd give you a quick tour this morning. I did one live, and now I'm going to do one where I'm just walking and talking. You can see we keep all our vans, and here's the front of our building. If you came to see us, you'd come in through this door here. If that one's open, you could talk to the guys. But if you're going through this door, you get to find all the ladies up front, and they'll help you out and get everything going. Trying to make this kind of quick, so it won't be a super long video, and you just kind of get a glimpse of what everything looks like. All right, so you come in. Here's our showroom. We got windows. We got a wine room, shower doors, and here's where everybody sits up front at the desk to help you out when you come in. Storm doors over here, and you can see I've already been here. I left my most important piece of equipment up here. It's my cup of coffee. So we come back this way, and we got offices where the guys get paperwork. You can see down here is where everybody signs in. We have a parts wall there. Then we come through this way, and we've got our shop where if you brought in like broken windows, other things, this is where everything gets done. There's Brad. He likes to be in videos. He always does the hard work for us. Upstairs we have offices and break rooms. We won't go up there. But back here is screens, stock glass. We have all the glass over here to cut sheets when you bring in a window to get repaired. We have those. And we come back into the shop. This is one of our polishers here. This one we use to seam glass before we temper it. And then we've got more storage, 3/16 clear plate. And then this is where all our insulated glass comes in. We've got mirrors on all the cordon racks. This is our other polishing machine. This is the one we actually use to polish everything. It's been getting repaired. One of the motors went bad on it, so we've been working on that, getting it fixed up. And then when glass kind of comes into the shop for shower doors and other things, I'll start you back here so you can kind of see the whole step-by-step process of what will happen most of the time when glass comes in. I just walk in here. This is our cut table. I'll show you that here in a minute, but I'm gonna set down my coffee. So one of the first things that happens when we get glass is this door comes up. We pull in a tractor trailer into this area right here, and we pull out this overhead crane, and then we take off packs like this, where we just get the slings, 1/2 inch, 3/8 glass. We're getting a little low on 3/8, I can see. This is the machine that picks those up and moves them. So we'll crane that off, set them down on this. We also do that with the mirror. Mirror over here, we do the packs the same way. You can see it gets hot in here. This is actually a swamp cooler that's in the way of everything. I'm going to show you this real quick just because he's actually doing something. And I don't always get video of it, but here he is using the overhead so he can get a chunk of glass in the CNC. So we're 1 or 2 steps ahead of where I'm at. We'll just record that while he's doing this. And he's going to come around. That's one of the ways we help save these guys back so they aren't lifting glass. Makes it a little safer for them so if anything does happen. So anyway, after we get that, we pull the glass, we put it on one of these. That carries it over here. This is the cut table. We have racks that stand up. We set that piece of glass on there standing up, and then it lays it down. They turn on the air, and then they can move even those giant sheets of glass over there. They can move those by hand around. And then the Cyberdyne system glass cutter jumps into action, and it cuts the sizes we need. It optimizes the glass so we have very little waste, or as little waste as possible when we're cutting these giant sheets, because you can see we do cut quite a bit of glass. And we don't want waste. Don't want waste, one, for the main reason, and then 2, we don't want waste because we don't want to send things to the dump. But, you know, you do that. So then after it's cut and sized up, we'll put it on one of these racks where he was at, and then he will move it like you saw earlier, put it in the CNC, get it all shaped up, re-tag it. Then the glass will come over here where Jesse's kind of in front of, and it goes into this machine right here, which is just a glass cleaner. Believe it or not, that's what it does. It cleans the glass. And then the shower door will go into the oven, the tempering oven, and 3/8 or probably 10-12 minutes, it will come down this way, all the way down. Over that time, this fan will kick on when it comes out of the oven, quench it, cool, super cool that glass, and then it comes out the other end here, down here. And by the time it gets to that end, even though it's been at over 1,000 degrees, you can actually touch it by hand. It's not going to burn you. We got our test table. All our batches of tempered glass are tested and cataloged. So if anything ever happens and there's a question about it, we can pull everything out, tell you what size it was, weight, all that. This is shower door storage after everything's tempered and get it marked up. And then we bring it around here if it's getting the DFI treatment, which if you are getting any kind of shower doors or anything like that, you want to do a DFI treatment, it will keep your glass clean. Really good people, Carl and all them at DFI, great people to work with. This has been a huge addition to our company, and we love having the cube. All the shower doors, and then that's really kind of it. That kind of puts us out. And then when the glass comes in, like the IG's over here for home repair, everything, the guys will load up their trucks right here and kind of out the door. So yeah, that's the quick tour of our shop and just the basic flow of how things work. If you got some glass work to be done, give your local glass shop a call, see what they can do for you, support small business.